We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball, the opener of the final series of the year between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Mark Trumbo, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
In now for the O's, Jace Peterson, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Mark Trumbo digging in now. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Ready now, Renato Nunez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
So striding forward now, Dwight Smith Jr. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as third best in the American League.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and it bangs off the monster. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does he? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's a home run. And he's running around them bases grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. Home run number 56 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Marcus Walden comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. At the plate, Austin Wins. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs, as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 46 now for him on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
At the plate now, Cedric Mullins. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Bradley. Still ranging back. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Jace Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Line towards center field. Bradley is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Orioles lead it 9-0. Jamison Taillon gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Here's another 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here comes another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. solo shot here to left, and that's home run number 64 on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the Red Sox 1. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley. Goodbye, home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. An incredible 90 now on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Keith Hembry is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. Line toward the alley in left center. Bradley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Wins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Rafael Devers, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Michael.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked fouled off to the right. Two out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Orioles 11 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off the bullpen.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cedric Mullins. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
in that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Around first, digging for two, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
To the plate now, Jace Peterson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. A runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive him in. Potential for a real big inning here.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound. And with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason. And to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
So here's Trey Mancini. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The relay throw. Scrambling back to third. He's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and the run is in to score from third. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the third time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
And here's Renato Nunez. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. The 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit. Another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one. And they're still going.
Brandon Workman is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. And that's off his leg on the mound. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Adam Duvall. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. Pedroia on to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now batting, Austin Wins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Cedric Mullins.
Number 3.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Bradley
is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The O's lead this thing 18-2. At the plate, Brian Holiday will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
The catcher, Brian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now back, right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
One gone here in the Boston third, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. In now, Dustin Pedroia.
The second baseman,
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. First delivery to him on the way. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just one away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Pedroia stands at third with one gone in the inning. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he gets a good curveball here to start the at bat. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Devers, a 22-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Baltimore's out in front, 18-4. All set for the start.
Just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
22-7 this evening. The Baltimore Orioles brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Jamison Taillon earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Nate Eovaldi permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.